Greetings, hello, welcome on in. Unoptimized Fool from the closet. Glad you could be here. Listen, I want to talk about 11.1 and a couple of the new systems that are coming to our new ecosystem here in 11.1. Now, it's kind of complaining, right? I sometimes complain here in the closet, right? But it's the C.H.E.T.T system, right? Now, if you don't know what the C.H.E.T.T system, it's an acronym like C.H.E.T.T. I don't know what it exactly stands for, but it's another system that we get to indulge in, right? Now, the system is basically gives you 8 tasks, and I believe, if I remember correctly, it's either a daily thing or a weekly thing, probably a weekly since everything has gone to weekly things. And you only have to complete 4 of them, and then you get like 250 flights, Valorstones, excuse me. I'm still in Dragonflight, name whatever, right? So you do these activities, which they do give Valorstones for completing them, and then if you complete 4, you hand them in, and you get, I think, 250 Valorstones, some X amount of Valorstones, right? So it's another system to kind of engage in open world content. I know that it also has some delves involved too, but it's mostly like go to this location, do this event type of thing, just to get people more involved in the systems. Now, on the surface level, it's like, okay, another system and get more rewards, right? But then you kind of dive deeper, and it's kind of like, well, why are we even having this system to begin with, right? It gives Valor Stones, which can be accessible through mythic dungeons and, raids, and also doing world content too. World quests also give Valor Stones. But now we have another system being added in that just gives you more. Okay, so is Blizzard saying, I feel like this system is like a band-aid on a whole gushing wound issue, where they're saying, yeah, we understand that Valor Stones, I honestly thought Valor Stones were pretty easy to get, but obviously I'm not a super casual, so maybe the super casuals are having problems with Valor Stones. Now, of course, we also even have the 2K cap to Valor Stones, so usually when I have problems with Valorstones, it's one of two problems. One, I'm capped and I have to use them, or I can't. Or two, I don't have enough because I just spent a bunch upgrading my armor. But honestly, I find them to be really easy to get. So obviously, this could be a system for the casual fan base. And but it makes me wonder, right? Again, makes me wonder, why don't just take the original sources we have now, aka the original, uh, you know, sources of Valor Stones, and just increase the rate that you get them, right? I mean, maybe this system is just purely focused on casuals who don't do open world content unless they're forced to do it. I mean, I couldn't be me, but I mean, obviously this system's going to give you more Valor Stones, and I guess this is a system that I could technically do to just get random 250 Valor Stones. So it's another source of Valor Stones. I'm not completely dogging on this system, but I feel like adding another system, and again, we've seen systems like this, but obviously it has the goblin flair to it now because it's 11.1, right? And again, I just, I've seen it before, and they just, it's one of these mechanics that comes in a patch and then disappears, right? It's again themed around 11.1. It's a goblin system. It has the acronyms, right? And again, it just feels like it's just here and then gone and then never touched again. And I love systems that move with us, with different patches and different expansions, like the delves. The delves are going to be with us forever, probably. It's going to be another end game system, and we're also seeing an improvement to that system here in 11.1, which is great. So they're really building up to it. But these smaller systems, I don't know. I always feel wary of them. I feel like we can just buff the old stuff and it'll be okay. But some people need to be forced to play the game. Some people need, like, oh, I need to do this objective to feel accomplished. Or you can just farm them in world quests, no problem. So again, it's not a really big problem, right? And again, I also wanted to talk about the new system, right? And again, it's not a big problem. I don't see like it's going to damage the game, but it's not adding anything to the game. It could have been done in such a more efficient way if I honestly thought about it, in the way of just adding Valor Stones to the old sources instead of just adding this new system. It's basically just giving you more stuff to do, more time on task, to justify that $15 a month sub, right? Again, this is probably all based on the casual. Maybe us medium and high players are scratching your head wondering why they're doing this. It's because we just don't have the mentality of a casual player. But if you're a casual player and you're watching this, good for you. I don't usually see you guys here. Is this system cool? Is this system going to make you do more stuff in WoW, or does it just seem bloated to you like we do think? Well, I think it. Maybe you guys don't think, but that's okay. I have an opinion in the closet. Maybe it doesn't line up with you guys. But Unoptimized Fool, from the closet. Glad you could be here. I'll see you guys next time.